Hey guys, this is Priyanka from VALLUVAR VASAGAR VATTAM. So PGTRB English top 50 questions, important questions ஓட செகண்ட் பார்ட் தான் இன்றைக்கி நம்ம பார்க்க போகிறோம். ஸோ போன வீடியோவில் வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா ஃபஸ்ட் 50 questions வந்து நான் அப்லோட் பண்ணியிருப்பேன். உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப ஈஸியாகவும் அண்ட் ஆல்சோ இட் வில் பி வெரி யூஸ்ஃபுல் டு யூ அப்படின்றத நான் நம்புகிறேன். எல்லாருமே ப்ரிப்பரேஷனில் போயிட்டுருக்கீங்க அண்ட் ப்ரிப்பரேஷன் இல்லை ரிவிஷனே எல்லாருமே போயிட்டுருப்பீங்க டிஆர்பி எக்ஸாம்ஸ்க்கு. ஸோ இந்த கொஷின்ஸ் எல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும். அசர்டேஷன் ரீசனிங் கொஷின்ஸு, மேட்ச் செட்டு, கோட்ஸ் டைப்பில் இந்த மாதிரி கொஷின்ஸ் கேட்டாங்கன்னா எப்படி ஹேண்டில் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்ற கான்செப்டாக இந்த கொஷின்ஸ் எல்லாமே எடுத்து உங்களுக்கு நாங்கள் அப்போ ஒன்றா ப்ரிப்பேர் பண்ணி அப்லோட் பண்ணிகிட்ருக்கோம். ஸோ ஃபுல் வீடியோ பாருங்கள், ஸ்கிப் பண்ணாமல் வீடியோஸ் வந்து மறக்காமல் பாருங்கள். ஸோ நம்ம சேனல் வந்து ஃபஸ்ட் டைம் பார்க்குறீங்கன்னா மறக்காமல் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணிக்கோங்க, பெல் ஐக்கான் கிளிக் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கொஷின் வந்து நம்ம ரிவிஷன் பண்ணலாம். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கொஷின், தட் இஸ் 51st கொஷின். Soliloquies revival characters' inner thoughts and foolish. Answer B. They provide psychological depth and highlight character flaws. 52. The obsession with personal reputation dominates character interaction. Option A. Vanity drives conflict and humor. 53. There is assertion reasoning line of man's first disobedience and the fruit of that forbidden tree. Assertion. Milton opens the epic by stating its central theme. Reason. The poem is concerned with the consequence of human sin and the fall of man. Answer. Option A. Both A and R are true and R explains A. 54. Assertion reasoning line. With vain hopes of regaining heaven by desert. Answer. (55) question. Match the following. First one. Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. Answer. Saturn's hubris and preference for anatomy over obedience. Second one. The mind is its own place and in itself can make a heaven of a hell of heaven. Answer. Hell as a psychological and physical space of chaos and suffering. Third one. Hail horrors, hail infernal world, and though profoundest hell. Answer. Milton introduces the central theme of sin and fall. 56 question. Match the following. First one. Here at least we shall be free. The Almighty hath not built here for this envy. Answer. Rationalization of exile and distorted liberty. Second one. Awake, arise, or be forever fallen. Answer. Epic rhetoric motivating fallen angels. Third question. All is not lost. The unquenchable will. Answer. Tragic heroism and resilience in adversity. Fourth one. A dungeon horrible on all sides wrong. Answer. Hell physical and moral, immortal, imaginary. (57) question. Quotation. Awake, arise, or be forever fallen. All is not lost. The unconquerable will. Answer. Combines urgency and heroic defiance in epic rhetoric. 58th question. 58th question. With vain hopes of regaining heaven by desire. Answer C. Saturn plans schemes reflecting pride and ambition. 59. Line. Had we but world enough on time, this coyness lady were no crime. Assertion A. The speaker argues that time is limited, so coyness must be overcome. Reason. The poem emphasized the urgency of love and the fleeting nature of life. Answer A. Both A and R are true and R explains A. 60. Line. But at my back I always hear time to wing chariot hurrying near. Assertion. The speaker wants that time is constantly advancing. Reason. The imagery creates urgency and underlines mortality. Answer A. Both A and R are true and R explains A. 61. Match the following. Column A, column B, column A. First one. Had we but world enough and time this coyness, lady were no crime. Answer. Hyperbolic, hypothetical, eternity, contrast real urgency. Second one. But at my back I always hear time doing the chariot hurrying near. Answer. Mortality and the inevitability of death. Third one. Then worms shall try that long preserved virginity. Answer. Carpe diem. Seize the day before it's too late. 62. Match the following. First one. The graves fine and private place, but none I think do their embrace. Answer. Humor and irony. Second one. Love you 10 years before the flood, and you should, if you please, refuse till the conversion of the Jews. Answer. Hyperbolic exaggeration to highlight urgency. Third one. Thus though we cannot make our son stand still, yet we will make him run. Answer. Empowering human agency against time. 63. Now let us sport us while we may, and now like amorous birds of prey, rather at once our time devour, than languish in his slow charmed power. Answer B. Combines erotic, imagery and carpe diem philosophy to persuade immediate action. 64. Had we but world enough and time, this coyness lady were no crime. We would sit down and think which way to walk and pass our long love's day. Answer B. Contrast endless, hypothetical time with life's brevity. 65. Line. That's the assertion reasoning. Line. For God's sake, hold your tongue and let me love. Assertion. The speaker demands privacy to pursue long love freely. Reason. Done emphasizes the conflict between societal judgment and personal desire. Answer. Both A and R are true and R explains A. 66. Assertion reasoning. Line. We die and rise the same and prove mysterious by this love. Assertion. Done present love as transcending life and death. Reason. The speaker uses metaphysical coincidence to show love's spiritual endurance. Answer A. Both A and R are true and R explains A. 67. Match the following. First one. Then flashed the living lightning from her eyes, and screams of horror rendered affrighted skies. Answer. Mock heroic exaggeration. Second one. Put A. What art can teach, what human voice can reach the sacred beauty of her hair. Answer. Sublime treatment of trivial object. Third one. What dire offense from amorous causes springs, what mighty contest rise from trivial things. Answer. Satirical opening. 68. First one. But what art can teach, what human voice can reach the sacred beauty of her hair. Second one. That is the answer. Trivial object elevated to epic importance. Second one. What dire offense from amorous causes springs, what mighty contest rise from trivial things. Answer. Satirical framing of minor events. Third one. The slums their invisible amour wear, and guard her charms with tender care. Answer. Supernatural parody of epic intervention. 69. Let virtue guide, let reason away and keep the realm in peace, which traders wake from sleep. Answer. Highlights the importance of virtuous governance. 70. Thus faction spreads and loyalty decays, while men of sense are lost in idle price. Answer. A. Critics political, fashion and societal decay. 71. Assertion reasoning line. The curfew tolls the knell of parting day, the lowing cured wind slowly over the lake. Assertion reasoning assertion. Gray begins the poem with serene, reflective imagery of evening. Reason. The pastoral setting creates a contemplative mode for meditation on morality. Answer. Both A and R are true and R explains A. 72. Line. And here the lark began his flight, the silver dew of morning eclipse. Assertion. 73. Match the following column A, column B. First one, on the morning of Christ's nativity. Answer. Celebrates the birth of Christ, combination religious and classical imagery. Second one, Elegia Prima, Secunda. Answer. Latin elegies composed during his academic years, showcasing yearly mastery of classical forms. Third one, Commerce. Commerce is nothing but option D, masque composed for Latlo Castle, combining moral allegory and poetic artistry. Fourth one, Lycidas. Option A, pastoral elegy commemorating the death of Edward King, a friend. 74. I return home disgusted with the vice of mankind. Option C, conveys moral disgust and misanthropy after exposure to yahoos and human folios. 75. I was delighted with the neatness and goodness of his manners. Option D refers to hymns. 76. Assertion reasoning line. Christian trembling ran to the wicket gate and entered in. Assertion. Christian begins his spiritual journey by turning away from worldly sin. Reason. The wicket gate symbolizes the path to salvation and the Christian faith. Option A, both A and R are true and R explains A. 77. Line. Christian passed through the valley of the shadow of death. Assertion. The valley symbolizes the struggles, fears and dangers faced in life. Reason. Pilgrims emerge with strength and faith after overcoming trials. Answer A. Both A and R are true and R explains A. 78. Match the following. First one, Crusoe decision to leave home from the sea. Answer. Ambition, individualism and desire. Second one, shipwreck on the island. Answer. Marks the turning point of civilization to isolation and survival. Third one, meeting and rescuing Friday. Option C illustrates colonial dynamics, cultural encounter and moral authority. Fourth one, Crusoe building a shelter and domesticating animals. Answer. Demonstrates human ingenuity, self-reliance and adaptation to nature. 79. Match the following. First one, isolation and solitude. Answer. Spiritual reflection and reliance on providence. Second one, threat of native savages or cannibals. Answer. Vigilance, strategic planning and production of self and Friday. Third one, scarcity of food and resources. Answer. Survival through cultivation, hunting and animal husbandry. Fourth one, navigational and seafaring hazards. Answer. Practical seamanship and decision making based on experience. 80. Assertion reasoning line. The play emphasizes elevated diction, heroic couplets and moral instruction. Assertion. Dryden uses poetic style to reinforce thematic and emotional impact. Reason, elevated language conveys nobility, gravity, and universal moral significance. Option A, both A and R are true and R explains A. 81. Assertion reason. Line, Antony's political failure mirrors his personal failure. Assertion, love and duty are intertwined, making Antony's tragedy inevitable. Reason, Dryden presents personal and public spheres as inseparable in heroic tragedy. Answer, both A and R are true and R explains A. 82. Assertion reasoning. Line, the chief object of his play is to expose the follies and vice of fashionable society. Assertion, Sheridan satirizes gossip, hypocrisy, and pretension in high society. Reason, characters like Lady Teazle and Lady Steerwell reflect the superficially and moral duplicity of the elite. So answer A, both A and R are true and R explains A. 83. Line, Sir Peter Chazelle is torn between duty to his wife and intelligence in his social circle. Assertion, the play critiques the moral inconsistence and intelligence of the high aristocracy. Reason, Sir Peter's conflict demonstrates a tension between private responsibility and public intelligence. Option A, both A and R are true and R explains A. Match the following. Mirabell, the male protagonist, clever, resourceful, and morally balanced. Second one, Millamant. Answer, embodies romantic virtue, wit, and negotiation in love. Third one, Lady Wishfort. Answer, represents social ambition, vanity, and obsession with appearance. Fourth one, Fainall. Answer, a scheming husband exploiting wealth and inheritance. 85. Match the following. First one, wit and banter between Mirabell and Millamant. Answer, highlights romantic negotiation and equality in marriage. Second one, Lady Wishfort foolish attempts to assume control. Answer, satire of vanity, age, and societal obsession with appearance. Third one, the discovery of Fainall's secret marriage. Answer, creates comic tension while emphasizing moral. Fourth one, servant schemes and comedic deception. Answer, reinforces themes of social hierarchy, cunning, and cleverness. 86. Quote, Mistress, I will tell you, you are too sassy and too pert. Answer C, highlights Kate's independent spirit and wit. 87. Why, sir, you are never yourself in the presence of a lady? Answer, all of the above. 88. Assertion reasoning. Assertion, there is a line first. Prometheus chained and suffering defies Jupiter. Assertion, Prometheus symbolizes human resistance to tyranny and oppression. Reason, Jupiter represents arbitrary power, cruelty, and despotism. So answer, both A and R are true and R explains A. 89. Assertion reasoning. First line, Prometheus Unbound combines lyric poetry with the philosophical drama. Assertion, the play uses poetic form to convey philosophical and moral ideas. Reason, Shelley blends romantic ideals, visionary imagination, and political philosophy into a dramatic structure. Answer, A, both A and R are true and R explains A. 90. Match the following. Heathcliff, central figure of revenge, cruelty, and dark passion. Second one, Catherine Earnshaw, embodies wild passion, rebellion, and obsessive love. Third one, Edgar Linton. Answer, represent gentility, social refinement, and moral stability. Fourth one, Isabella Linton. So answer, symbol of social vulnerability, multiplication, and unweighted attachment. 91. Match the following. First one, Wuthering Heights, Gothic, gloom, cruelty and oppressive social environment. Second one, Thrushcross Grange. Answer, civilization, social hierarchy and refinement. Third one, the Moss. Answer, wildness, emotional freedom and untamed passion. Fourth one, the Heights, courtyard and rooms. Answer, setting that heighten conflict and intimate philosophical tension. 92 quotes. It was several days before Valluvhar's name was mentioned before Marine by any of her family. Sir John and Mrs. Jennings indeed were not so nice. Their Widigams and added pain to many a painful heart. This quote primarily highlights the intelligence of gossip and social insensibility. 93. Elena, this eldest daughter, whose advice was so effectual, possessed a strength of understanding and coolness of judgment, which qualified her, though only 19, to be the counselor of her mother. What theme is best reflected in this passage? Answer, reversal of traditional generational rules. 94. Assertion reasoning. Assertion. According to Wordsworth, all good poetry is a spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings. Reason. He defines poetry as emotional recollected in tranquility, suggesting that emotions must be immediately recorded at the peak of passion. Answer C. A is true but R is false. 95. Assertion reasoning. Assertion. Wordsworth rejected all forms of meter in poetry to keep it natural. Reason. He believes meter distracted from authentic emotions. Answer D. Both A and R are true. 96. Match the following. First one, Coleridge oratory. Answer, represent romantic imagination and digression at its finest. Second one, Wordsworth philosophy. Answer, embody the natural, simple and deep truth of rural life. Third one, Hazlitt's own reflection. That is, Hazlitt later tempered his youthful admiration with critical distance. Fourth one, the essay Value Today. Answer, provides a blend of autobiography and literary history. 97. Match the following. First one, the power of oratory. Answer, Coleridge sermon and later conversation. Second one, difference between Wordsworth and Coleridge. Answer, Hazlitt portrays Wordsworth as quiet, solid, philosophical, Coleridge as brilliant, rapid, digressive. Third one, Hazlitt youthful admiration. Answer, Hazlitt recalls being captured at age 19 by Coleridge preaching. Fourth one, romanticism yearly circle. Answer, Hazlitt essay records his yearly encounter with a leading romantic poet. 98. Quote, and all who hear should see them there, and all should cry, beware, beware. His flashing eyes, his floating hair, his image portrays the poet as option A, a mad, dangerous and prophet-like figure. 99. Could I revive within me her symphony and song to such a deep delight toward when me? This shows Coleridge's option B, recognition of the difficulty in recapturing inspiration. 100 question. Assertion reasoning. Assertion. The line, look on my works, ye mighty and despair, reflects the eternal glory of Ozymandias. Reason. The ruins around the statue show that the condemned has turned ironic. Answer C. A is true but R is false. ஸோ இந்த 50 கொஷின்ஸுமே பார்த்திங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்குன்றது ஐ நோ தட் என்ன ரொம்ப யூஸ்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கும். இட் இஸ் அ வெரி டெப்த் கொஷின். இட் வில் பி வெரி யூஸ்ஃபுல் டு யூ. ஸோ நெக்ஸ்ட் வீடியோவில் வந்து பார்த்திங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு நான் கொஷின்ஸ் மட்டும் தான் அப்லோட் பண்ணுவேன், ஆன்சர் அப்லோட் பண்ண மாட்டேன். ஏன்னா 2-3 பேர் எனக்கு கமெண்ட் பண்ணியிருந்தீங்க, நான் நீங்கள் கொஷின்ஸ் மட்டும் அப்லோட் பண்ணுங்கள், ஆன்சர் பண்ணாதீங்க, நாங்கள் ஆன்சர் பண்ணுறோன்னு சொல்லி அப்லோட் பண்ணியிருந்தீங்க. ஸோ நெக்ஸ்ட் வீடியோவில் தான் உங்களுக்கு கொஷின்ஸ் மட்டும் அப்லோட் பண்ணுறேன், ஆன்சர் நான் அப்லோட் பண்ணலை.